from the book of Inquest of God, Swami Vivekananda Guruji books on Uncommon Truth, then stories of Swami Satyananda Guruji, then question and answer between the Swami Amdas and the Guruji books and that. We all discussed in previous thing, okay? So, Nadana in this YouTube channel watch this, okay? Okay, so it was very happy to share that our YouTube channel reached 500 subscribers. So let's enjoy the YouTube reach 500 subscribers yesterday. Okay, so let's move on to the satsang. Okay, so today's satsang we will going to discuss on the book of stories as told by Swami Ramdas Guruji. Okay, so this is a fantastic book. Okay, where Swami Ramdas Guruji and Shali Mataji, Swami Mataji Guruji and the Shali experience of the small story. Okay, what all the incidents happen in the ashram. Okay, so let's move on to the topic called as God is for the humble. So God is for the humble. What is meant by God is for the humble? So humble means what? Proud. Okay. Proud. We are proudfully believe the God. First of all, we have to believe the God. That is the humble. There is no difference between humble or proud. Okay. Humble or without belief. Okay. So God is the only God is for the humble means it should be you have to believe the God. That is the moral of the meaning of the title. Okay, so let's see the story. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Guruji was a humble devotee of Mother Kali. Humble means it's a disciple. Okay, for example, I love Lord Ganesha. Okay, so for example, Pranesh is a humble devotee of Lord Ganesha. Pranesh is a humble devotee of Lord Ram. Pranesh is a humble devotee of Lord Hanuman. So there are the humble means it's a disciple. Okay, disciple or bhakti or devotee. Okay, that is called as humble. Okay. So Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was a humble devotee of Mother Kali. Okay. So Mother Kali, I don't know, in the chat can you tell me how many of you went to Calcutta? Calcutta and see and this how many of you went to Calcutta? Can anybody tell in chat? Please respond my answer. How many of you all went to Calcutta and see the got the darshan of Mother Kali? Can you tell me the chat? Okay. He was childlike in all his talks, action and way of life. Okay. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa always a deep devotee of Mother Kali. Okay. His actions and all very very different from others. Okay. Like what example, if you are a true bhakti of Lord Shiva, then your actions and behavior are different because you are doing a divine mode. Okay, not in a material mode. Okay, material mode it means then that is yourself. Okay, that is yourself doing. But as divine mode, if you are doing, it's all created by God only instructed to do of divine mode actions. Okay, so likewise, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa also doing like divine mode. Okay, divinity mode. Once Keshav Chandrasen went to see him. I don't know who is a Keshav Chandrasen. I heard this name. I don't know who is it. Yeah, so once Keshav Chandrasen want to see the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Okay. He had heard about the fame of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Okay, so what happened means he heard the name of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Okay, a flight is going, the sound is coming. I don't know which flight is going, either Mumbai or Thailand or any other. That's all. It's a flight mode. Let's move on to this thing. He had heard about the fame of Sri Ramakrishna. So, what Keshav Chandrasen heard means, so he had, oh, this is the here Calcutta, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is there, okay. So, in that way, he heard from that, he heard from the people, and he came and see the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Keshav Chandrasen. In the course of his talk, Keshav Chandrasen said he had recently enacted a religious dharma in which he took the chief part. Sri Ramakrishna quietly listened. Okay, once again I will read. Okay, in the course of his talk, Keshav Chandrasen said I recently enacted a religious dharma in which he took the chief part. Okay. Okay, so what happened means Keshav Chandrasen was conducted on Dhamma. Okay, in that Dhamma, he put a role called Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So in that moment, Keshav Chandrasen was conversation to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Okay, see Ramakrishna Guruji quietly listen. Okay, he always quietly listen. Oh, these are the things he did, so nice. A disciple of Keshav Chandrasen and said that Keshav played his part very well and everybody applauded him. So all appreciated the Keshav acting in that drama. Everyone was applauded. Okay. So this was told by Keshav Chandrasen to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Guruji. They were planning to enact another drama. Okay. Keshav Chandrasen wanted to act another drama. So they are planning to put another drama. Keshav Chandrasen jokingly asked Sri Ramakrishna, Guruji, if you would like to take part in it, so and if so in the what role, okay. So Keshav Chandrasen funnily asked to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, okay, if I conducted the Rama, which part you act, Guruji? Asked by Keshav Chandrasen to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Guruji. Without a moment hesitation, Sri Ramakrishna Guruji replied, I shall take the part of the dust, the dust of your feet. I shall take the part of your dust of your feet. Yeah, and so it's a very fantastic, which means I shall take the part of. So I shall remove the dust of your entire body. That's why I will clean your body. I will clean your all unwanted things. That's why the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Guruji replied. Okay. What was the result of his reply? Sudden stillness and silence. By humbling themselves, saints humble others. When we reduce ourselves to the dust, we realize the glory of the spirituality. So, when Swami Ramakrishna Guruji replied to the Keshav Chandrasen, I will remove the dust on your feet, means what will happen? What enacted? So, sorry, if I say means, okay, if anybody talks to me, okay, suppose if I am like a sannyasi or spiritual leader means, okay, spiritual leader means if anybody come and ask me, what Guruji, if I conduct the Dhamma, which role you want to play means, I will say, I will smiley say, whatever Dhamma you conduct, but I want to like all. So then that way, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Guruji replied, but it was sudden to all of us because the reply was such a very moral one, but it was sudden to all of us. So that's why the moral of the story is when we reduce ourselves to the dust, okay, we should not have a low confidence level, okay. If I face failure means, okay, if I keep on thinking and keep on thinking means, what is the use, what is the benefit, no, nothing. So go on and jump to the motivate our mind to the next level. That's right, okay. And we realize that God is after us within, okay. We realize that God always within, okay. So once you realize that, the destiny will be gone off, okay. So another plane is also going. I don't know, it's a heavy sound is coming, okay. So next story. So this is the end of the story, okay. Next story is, I will take the long story, okay. So, the story is, a true yogini, okay. In a forest lived a great tapasvi, okay. His wife was highly evolved soul. She passed away, leaving an only daughter. Oh, such a sadness, okay. So in the forest, the great tapasvi was living, okay. Tapasvi means, I think, the Tapaswani, Tapasyenu, I don't know what it is, okay. One type of people, okay. His wife was highly also, okay. His wife was always love and kind, okay. But suddenly she passed away, living with only one daughter, okay. Giving one daughter to his husband, okay. The daughter grew up in all innocence and purity, okay. His father was getting too old. So his daughter was getting always silent and innocent, okay, silent and they, nothing will be care, okay. His father was growing old, okay, old. She used to sit in on a jula and swing it to and fro, okay. But his daughter was sitting always in jula. Jula means, I think, like in the jula means one type of furniture, okay. So to and fro swinging like that's like in all language jua means in Tamil we say the unjal, okay. So like sit to and fro to happen on in those days. If you see 1930s, 1960s and all, this was a scene, okay. Even you saw in many movies also, there was a one jua is there. And that means to and fro, okay. That's it only she used to sing. She was guiltless and pure and free like a saint. She is always Kuti's daughter of her parents, okay. One day, a Raja who happened to pass that way saw the young girl in the company of her old father, okay. So one day what happened means a kingdom of Raja passed on that way. That time the Raja saw this girl, and that girl was already in the in her father company, okay. The Raja was a bachelor and declined to marry. So, okay. This Raja was a bachelor and he had declined to marry, okay. He was not like to marry, okay. So far, though he had many offers, seeing this girl, he told his minister that if at all he married, he would marry her, okay, only, okay. So like a cinema, if suppose if I am a Raja means if he got and I mean, I will marry you. This acting part I said, okay. I don't like married, okay. I don't know when will I get married. I am still in that, okay. So that's like acting part I am going to act now, okay. I am a Raja. The girl is that, okay. If I am passing to, okay. I am a Raja. Hey, go. Hey, stop. Hey, what a beautiful girl. I will marry you only. No other than no other girl I did not like her. I will marry you only. So likewise the Raja also, the kingdom of Raja also, we go like this, okay? Same dot like this, okay? So just like I acted, okay? Not don't take any Indian thing. Just like act, okay? The Raja of Sapatiyala declined to marry so far. Though he had many offers, seeing that girl, he told his minister that if all he married, he would marry her one day, okay? So they went and asked the pursuing if he would be willing to give his daughter in marriage to Raja. Immediately next step, what happened? Go and see that daughter, the girl parents, and finalize the marriage. Okay, in those days and all, that will happen. Okay, those days and all, during 1980s and all, marriage was easily made. Okay, not nowadays and all, we are difficult to get a girl for marriage. Okay, expecting a lot. Okay, putting so many conditions. For example, in those days, marriage was simply made, okay? If you saw a girl, and the girl did not open the mouth in those days, and whatever the father said, okay? Whatever the father said, hey, marry this boy, he's a very nice. Okay, in those days, the girls was very silent, okay? That dude was that, okay? Nowadays, if you see marriage, boys only over age, okay? If you agree with, if you agree with, put like, okay, put, say in the yes, okay? Nowadays, girls are getting married soon. Boys are only on the waiting list. Which girl will come? Which girl will come? Which girl will marry me? Which girl will marry me? So in that way, nowadays marriage and all are very, very difficult, okay? In those earlier days and all, marriages are very, very simple. From the born itself, from the childhood itself, they get married. And childhood at the age of 18, at the age of 12 itself, all girls get married to the boy, okay? Even if you are in, what I said the example, no? The same example if you ask to your grandparents and grandmother, grandfather, they all told like this only, okay? So as the same way, this Raja saw the girl, immediately went to the girl house and asked his father whether he ought to give her daughter for the marriage of the Raja or not, okay? Okay, one second, okay. The old hermit replied, I have absolutely no objection. If she agrees, you may approach her and get her consent. Oh, super, super, super. So the father said, I have no objection. If you agree, if you okay, okay. You can take it. That's like a parcel, okay. That's like a, what we say means, okay. And that's like a child, baby, okay. If two babies are there, okay, two babies are there, one baby wants another baby toy, okay. If that baby agrees to give me, okay, if that baby not gives the toy to that baby means then more arguments, more childish behavior happen, no. The same way the father said, okay, I have no objection, Raja. If my daughter agree means, okay, we will arrange for the marriage, okay. So then that's where the father said, okay. They then asked the girl, she replied, I have no objection. Oh, super. So the girl said, I have no objection. But there are two conditions. Yeah, the conditions are full. Two conditions to be fulfilled. Firstly, you should engage somebody here to look after my old father. Oh, it's a very, very good condition. Because after the girl gets married, if you go into some Raja's place means, who will take care of father? That was a question asked, okay. Firstly, you should engage somebody here to look and my world father. Okay, somebody wants to engage to look at me, take care of my father. Okay. Secondly, I will bring with me the cloth that I am wearing now. I should be permitted to some 1 hour daily in a solitary room in the palace where I will put on this cloth. The king agreed. So these are the two conditions put by the girl, but the king also agreed the marriage conditions. Okay. The marriage was duly performed, and the girl cheerfully left her father, and they carried on the duties of the queen peaceful in the kingdom. Okay. Next, what happened? The queen is arrived. Okay. So the queen was arrived in the kingdom. Okay. She was very loving and compassionate to everyone. Okay. But the queen was very, very loving to all the people. Okay. He did not show any Rajasic guna or Tamasic guna to the people. Okay. According to her, she was spending an hour daily in a lonely room, wearing a simple forest dress. In course of time, a girl was born to her. Okay. So what happened means every day, whatever the conditions put in before the marriage to the king, no. So she want to, because she's a forest woman, no. She born in the forest, no. So in that way, she wants to be this, okay. So in that way, after become the queen of the kingdom also, after become the queen of the kingdom, whenever she feels lonely, she wearing the forest dress, okay, and satisfy herself, okay. But what happened means, unfortunately, wearing a simple forest dress, okay. In course of time, a girl was born to her, okay. She becomes a mother to the girl, okay, girl baby. Unfortunately, the subject felt that as their king had married some forest girl, they should not allow her children to inherit the throne, okay. So in those days and all, the rule was there, okay. Whenever a girl was born to the queen, the girl was not ruled over the king after the king's demise, okay. That was the rule. The same way, what happened means, unfortunately, the subject felt that as the king had married some forest girl, they should not allow her children to inherit the throne. They should not, that girl was not rule the kingdom, okay. That was a rule given by the king, okay. They requested the king, okay. They are the people that are requested the king, okay. King to get the child killed. Hey, what happened? What happened? I did not agree this. I don't know why in those days, Handal, if any baby girl born means, immediately wants to be killed, because after the girl becomes a mature state, after the king, the queen, the girl is only the queen of the kingdom, okay, king, like a king of the kingdom. But what is this? What is this? Like this. It's not a true. It's not a, it's a punishable. The king conveyed this static news to the queen. She gladly agreed to give away the child. What happened? I don't know why. It's so sad. Uh, the child was then handed over to two women who were instructed to take it to the jungle and kill it. They took the child to the jungle, but seeing his beauty and innocence were prompted to leave it there alive. Yeah, I think this story I already seen the. Sorry, I don't want to say the cinema and that, okay. That's for on the related to the story I want to say, okay. So if you see the sorry, okay. I don't want to say. Okay. If you see the movie of Rajinikanth sir, Panakaran, okay, the same story only applied, okay. The same story, okay. But that story is based on this one, based on some novel story, okay. Sorry to say this, okay. So she kindly agreed to give away the child. The child was then handed over to two women, okay. So what happened means the queen was accepted by the Raja's order, okay. Okay, I will give the child. What is this? She kindly agreed to give away the child. The child was then handed over to two women who are inside to take it to the girl and kill it. The king ordered two men's, okay, two men's, okay. Two men's and to take it to the child to the jungle and kill it, okay. But what happened means after seeing the child innocence, the two men was unable to kill it and left alive in the jungle, okay. Alive, okay. They falsely reported to the king they had killed, okay. As usual, they told lie to the king and they said, okay, King, I killed that baby, okay. The child was soon taken away by another king who happened to pass that way, okay. So, immediately what happened means, another king was passed on that way, okay. Another king was passed on that way, seeing the child voice, okay. She taken that baby, okay. She was taken that baby. 2 years later, a son was born to the queen. Okay, first one was girl, second one was queen. Okay, sorry, second one was son. Okay, son was born. So in those days, and there was a contemplation happened between the baby son, sorry, girl and boy, because in the kingdom, if the boy born means they will take care and guide them because they will become the king of the kingdom now after the Raja's demise. But in those days, women are not safety, not security and that, okay. Again the subject irritated the son should be killed. Yeah, I think this is a Maghabharata story, I think so, okay. Krishna, Lord Krishna, no, Lord Krishna story, I think so. First one, the girl was going wants to be killed due to the kingdom, throne of the kingdom. Okay. Then now son was born again was to be killed. What is this? I think this is Krishna, Lord Krishna story. Okay. Finally we see. The queen readily gave away the child also. The men who were commissioned to kill left it alone. The forest as before reported to the king that they had killed it, okay. The same way what they did to that girl baby, the same way happened to the boy baby also, okay. It so happened that this child was found and taken away by the same king, okay. And the other king was taken this king babies, okay, babies who had taken the first baby girl, okay. After some time, another daughter was born to the king. I don't know how many children was born to the king, don't know. Which went away of the previous two and was adopted by the same king who took away the first two children, okay. What happened means, the same way another baby was born to the queen. What Raja king did means, okay. She adopted. He was adopted the first two children. Okay, so it's adopted baby, adopted child. Okay, the three children grew up nicely under the loving care of the queen and the king, who are no children of their own. Okay, So what happened means the children, the adopted children were born under one thing. The adopted children was born and they grew up and they lived in their kingdom. But they did not know they are not their own son to that. Own son or daughter to that parents, okay. Now the subject requested the king to send the queen back to the forest and marry another. What is this? Also very good company. Now initially king was loved to that girl and married the forest girl, okay. Then now what happened? After after all that, after marriage over, then the adopted the children. Then the king mind was changed and wants to divorce his first wife. Okay, nowadays we say divorce. Okay, in those days no divorce. Okay, they marry another girl, but they ordered the manager. Okay, they ordered the manager. The first queen was going to that go to that place. Okay, the king ordered manager to the queen to go to that place. Okay, place means which means that home lady place. Okay, and settle there. We will end up the marriage life. In that way, the king said to that queen. Okay. Now the subject requested the king to send the queen back to the forest, okay, and marry another. So now the king decided to marry another girl, okay. And the first queen was sent back to the forest, home forest, okay. Your princess, as they thought there was no use of having a queen whose children were unfit for the throne. Oh, in that way the king was. What the king means, okay. After married the forest girl, and the girl's sons and daughters was born, no. So in order to kill them, no. So the king and adopted the three children, no. So in that way, the king thinks that these children are unfit to the throne for after my stage, okay. That way, kings married the under girl, okay. So the king told the queen about this, okay. She cheerfully fell in with the idea and went back to her father and started to serve him as before swinging him in on the jula, okay. What happened when the queen did not agree, the queen did not argue, the queen did not shout it to the king. Whatever the king said, she agreed and went back to his forest space and take care of his father and she led a normal life, okay. She was happy to as ever. She had no regrets because she took all that happened in such a detached spirit that life was to her nothing short of dream, okay. So the queen thinks that, the forest girl thinks that whatever happened, it's all created by God, okay. So nothing is detached to me. But she did not regret what the king said, okay. So she believed that spirit is, it's all God's decision, okay. Whatever the God decide, the forest girl follow and have a divine spirit of divine individual spirit, okay. So the remaining paragraph will continue on a certain on another day. Thank you, Hari Om, Hari Om. So these are the stories and that we discussed now today. These are the stories and all. It's apart from the Mahabharata, apart from the Lord Krishna stage, Lord Krishna Madhura stage, okay. And some of them are Karnan, okay, Mahabharata Karnan story. And the remaining paragraph will continue on a second on another day. Thank you, Hari Om. Hari Om, happy good night to all of us.